Hello again. We are introducing the letter H today. When we say the name of the letter, we say H, not H. Okay, let's go over the steps we need to write it. We start in a way that you are now quite used to. Put your pen or pencil on the line or an imaginary line like me and lead in and a straight line up. Lead in and a straight line up. Lead in and a straight line up. Then we're going to come back down again. Lead in, straight line up and back down again, straight down to where the line or the imaginary line is. Lead in, up and down again over the top. Oh, that was a bit wibbly. Let's try another one. Lead in, up and down. Let's add another stroke. Lead in, up, straight line down, and a straight line back up again, till almost halfway. Lead in, up, down, and back up. Lead in, up, down, and back up. Just part way. Lead in, up, down, back up, and add a curl over. Lead in, up, down, back up, and add a curl over. Lead in, up, down, back up, and add a curl over. We've just about finished. Lead in, up, down, back up part way, add a curl over, then another straight line down and an exit stroke. Oh golly, I think I better practice that one again. That exit stroke was way too big. Lead in, up, down, back up again, curl over, down and add an exit stroke. And I think this one is a much better width. That was just a wee bit wide. You have a go and see what you think. Lead in, up, down, back up, curl over, down and an exit stroke. Now if you'd like to do this letter without the lead-in stroke, then we start at the top. Straight line down, back up part way, curl over, and down again to the line. Straight line down, back up, curl over, and down again. Straight line down, back up, curl over, and down again. And if we're writing a capital, well, we have a straight line down, just like we used just then. Leave a gap, then there's another one. And we put a line across the middle. You have a go. See if you can get your straight lines to be straighter than mine. Okay, so which sound do we listen for to know to write the letter H? Well, it's quite a quiet one. It's simply like air. Is H. Let's have another go on this lined paper to show you where it sits. Is H. We start on the writing line up to the pink line and then come back down. Bottom blue or writing line up to the pink, down, over. And we finish with an exit stroke, ready for the next letter. So now that we've got used to the proportions, let's have a go at joining some together. There we go, over, and the exit stroke becomes the lead-in stroke for the next letter. I think some of those strokes didn't quite hit that bottom blue line. Let's try some capitals. Straight lines that we join with a line across the middle. And that line across the middle is on this top blue line if you're using handwriting paper. Now the letter H often comes before a vowel. So let's have a go at joining it to the letter A. Here we go. And there's the A. Oh, and join again. Each exit stroke becoming the lead-in stroke for the next letter. So what do you think the next vowel is going to be? H and I. There we go. And dot them when we've finished. So we have HA and we have HI, which is the other vowel that we have covered. If I name them all, A, E, I, O, U, two of them we haven't covered yet. That leaves O, well spotted. H, O, and this time it's a top joiner. Goes from the top straight up. And you can see there's our exit stroke at the end. So when we had finished the O, we went up from there and then carried on the letter H the way we'd written it already. Let's have a go at putting those together. H, A, H, I, and H, O. And the sound we need to listen for. Join us in the next activity where we will be listening for the sound in different words. You might like to go on a sound search. How many things can you see that begin with H? Thank you for joining me.